Number three thing that causes people to miss out on greatness is demons. When it is your season for greatness, new level bring new devils. You're not going to enter into greatness without the warfare of your life taking place. Even when time you feel like you're being defeated, yet God is going to let you know, I got your back. Even though they counted to 10, it's going to go. Let me tell you something. When you're headed for greatness, sometimes you find demons that feel like they slaying you, feel like you can't get on top, feel like this thing dominating you, feel like it's beat, but it is not, because God is yet with you. A new level gonna bring a new devil. It's gonna bring a demon that you never fought before. When you get ready to enter into greatness, get ready for demons to challenge your mind about things that you believe were true all your life, and yet now you doubting something that you just, that's demonic. Don't tell me you entered into greatness and you didn't have to fight. You didn't have to war against anything. You lying. You trying to make me think you were born saved. The devil is a lie. You were born a sinner just like the rest of us. And if you entered into greatness, it costs you something. There's a price you had to pay. Some of the older saints should have been on your feet giving God the praise, encouraging more immature saints that they can make it. It's just a battle that you've got to go through. Certain things before I entered into greatness, demons constantly warred at my mind. Listen, sometimes it got so bad to where I couldn't pray alone. I had to get a show enough prayer partner, somebody that believed in the power of prayer, believed that the anointing destroys yokes and removes. You got to pray with me. I'm in the fight of my life. And greatness is at stake. More than I ever had is at stake. Entering into more is at stake. Getting my miracle is at stake. Walking in my dream is at stake. And now I'm in warfare. And I need some help. And I recognize that two are better than one. Let's join together. But tap somebody, tell them, be careful who you partner with. Tell your neighbor, one drowning man can't save another drowning man. You got to get somebody in there that can swim. You got to get a professional swimmer. Whoa, God. But they tell me sometimes when folk drowning, the only way to save some folk, because they done completely panic, is that you got to knock them out first. You got to knock them out before you can help them. Sometimes you got to knock folks out before you can help them. I'm preaching right up in here. Notice First Chronicles real quick. Let's deal with this thing. Notice that when it came to the main character in First Chronicles 11 is David the king. David is an anointed leader, not a perfect leader. The anointing does not equal or equate perfection. Every man is flawed, including your pastor. The person you sitting beside. They trying their best to make you think they got it together. But can I bust them up? Tap two phone, tell them you ain't perfect. You still got some flaws. You still got something you need to work on too. You can quote 25 Bible verses, but you still working on something, baby. Pastor ain't perfect. Pastor already told us that. Next. Pastor, man, he told us that. Next. Everybody in here, you got some flaws. And I don't care how saved you are, you subject to fall. I'll never fall. I'll never mess up. Ain't that not that it can tempt me? You still got eyes, don't you? Still got ears, don't? There is something out there. And sometimes something in here that came from out of there. What am I trying to tell you? The moment you think you have arrived, you've fallen already. You done already. He was an anointed man, but he wasn't perfect. Just like your pastor. Strive and do right, but he ain't perfect. But as long as he's following God, I'm going to follow him. No matter who turned back, I'm going to follow my pastor and see this thing through to the end. Thank you for standing, and I understand why some didn't. You don't come to this church. You can go to a bunch of other churches. You should come here because you're not satisfied being mediocre. You're not satisfied with living beneath your privilege. You're not going to just exist. You came to refuge in order that you might live, that you might do stuff you ain't ever did and have things that folk never thought you would have. I don't just come to church anywhere. I don't just listen to anybody. I ain't got time to fool with Jack Lee. If I am to lead you out and guide you in, then I got to know something myself. Certain things I obtained because God himself spoke to me and said, go get it. He said, you're to be an example. People need to see they can do stuff. Go get it now. And as a servant, I had to get up and go get it. Because if I don't go get certain things, people are going to think you got to sling dope to get it. They're going to think you got to sell your body to get it. I know some of you don't like this, but see, you don't understand prosperity. Prosperity is not given for a person to toot their nose up in the air. It's given to show others that are going through. This is your light. This is your example. That's where you always hear me preaching. Be prosperous even if you're single. Don't make folk think marriage equates prosperity or wholeness. Too many married folks sick of their spouse. Just ain't got the courage to tell them. But they'll tell you though, sick of him. Talk but no actions. Tired of it, Pastor. Give me an excuse to tell me I can leave. Meeting over. See, if you don't understand me, you'll get jealous of me when God has ordained in certain areas for you to do better than me. Go farther than me.